Hey guys, welcome back. Right, so we've done our figure eights and we've done our hip circles with our arms above our head, and that was quite intense. So I'm going to take it to a body wave kind of movement. So again, this is still about the hips and the back because we're still trying to loosen things up before we start any other stuff. And it's all about getting the energy flowing. So as I said, none of your joints should be locked. There shouldn't be any pain in your body when you're doing these things, and you're just going to take it easy and do what feels good for you. So my movements might be bigger or smaller than yours. That's fine. It's about doing what's good for your body, moving your energy in your way, at your pace, with what feels good for you. Okay, so let's just start with a couple of figure eights just to make sure that our pelvises are warm, otherwise it's hard to move anything. So I'm going to release into everything. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shake. Okay, and my feet are slightly wider than hip width apart. And put my hands on my hips, and we're just going to do those figure eights that we always do. So bending into the knee slightly, over to the side and back. Let's just do a few of these. I need to loosen up everything in all directions, so it really helps. Side to side, scooping that pelvis forward and back. That's it, nice. A couple more times. And two, and give me one more. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the side for this one. We're going to do a body wave. It's harder to do a body wave with your feet exactly next to each other. So I do tend to put one leg forward, and you can always do the same leg forward if the other one feels weird to be forward. Okay, so I don't know which is going to show up better on camera, so I'm switching my legs around, but you can keep one leg forward if it feels fine for you to do it with both feet exactly next to each other. Obviously still hip width apart, but parallel. Then that's how you do it, if that feels good for you. For me, I find I can get more movement if one of them is slightly forward. I'm still hip width apart, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chest up to the ceiling. So chest first, then tummy, then hips. Notice how my back knee is bending, and then I'm going to tuck it down. So I'm going to collapse into my chest, my tummy, and my hips, and push that bum back out as I come through. So it's going to go up and down, and up and down. Arms can do whatever they want, and down. It's about moving the hips and rolling through that spine more than anything else. So if you feel like you want to put your hands on your sides, it helps to feel what the pelvis is doing. Otherwise, if you want to let them go, that's fine as well. I know it feels a bit weird at the beginning. You're like, what am I supposed to do with my hands? There's so many appendages. Okay, two more here. One and two. I'm just going to swap legs in case this one is better. You don't have to. You can. I will turn it around as well. Not that it makes any difference, but just so that you get different angles. Okay, so I'm going to take my chest up, tummy, pelvis, down, up, tummy, pelvis, and round. Notice how my upper back is a little bit tight today, so I have to actively round it as I come through, and that's fine. That's just where my body is today, and that's okay. The side feels a little bit weirder. Chest, tummy, hips, round. Why can't I round? Chest. Okay, interesting. Right, I'm going to switch sides. It's not really switching sides. I'm just going to turn around. That same dodgy leg from before is in front. I'm going to do that one first and see if the left or the front makes it any better. Okay, so I'm going to up and down, but I'm going to try and release a little bit more this time. So notice how I'm rocking back and forward on my feet. It doesn't have to be. You also don't have to do it this fast. You can go slower. I just want to feel if I move the weight to my feet, if that makes it easier in my body. It seems to be a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to switch my feet around. Let's see. Up and down. Nope, just as bad. Okay, interesting. Just, and this, when I'm doing it, I'm thinking about opening my heart. Just because so much of us, or so many of us, have closed heart chakras for various reasons that I'm sure we don't need to bring the trauma of that up. Okay, not yet anyway. Right, one more time. This one was very interesting. And down. Bring it back to center for me. I'm going to sit down because I feel like I need to sit. You can stay standing if you want to. But I just want to kneel on the floor for this one. And just feel What's happening in my body? So we brought a lot of emphasis into our pelvic area, and that's what we want. But once you start to shift things energetically, it can feel a little bit strange. Some of us have been so shut off from that area for so long that suddenly having energy in there can feel quite unusual. So don't worry about anything that you're feeling. As long as you're not concerned about it, a bit of energy flowing through there is great. Okay, I'm just going to put my hands on my thighs. If you stand, you can have your hands by your arms. Your arms by your sides. That makes more sense. Close those eyes. We're just going to take some deep breaths. Inhale. Feel what's happening in that body. Stay connected. This is not about your mind. Exhale. Inhale. Deep breaths. Fill those lungs. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. So good. Thank you very much. I will see you soon.